The I.O.W. Network. I.W. I.O.W. Sports. What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
What's happening? It's Thursday. I.O.W. Sports, episode 71. We about to get it cracking. Of course, you know who he is. It's the guy, Wildcard Mar, live in the building. That guy over there, Detroit, man, the man with the Grandmaster plan for the I.O.W. Network.
What's good?
How you doing over there, bro?
Good, bro.
Yeah, I
Getting
feel
lubricated. What up, Sincere?
Sincere King, what's happening? Y'all go show Sincere King and Peaches some love. Y'all go check them out. Black on podcast.
That nigga got that new grill
on Thursday. Yeah. Oh yeah, he had that grill looking nice.
Nice, nigga. What you cook up on that grill?
Yeah, he don't know what he doing on that thing, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He like Tim Tebow and the Jacksonville Jaguars. He don't know what he doing.
You don't know what he doing.
You don't trust a Jaguars fan with no grill.
You don't trust no Jaguar, no grill.
Nah, bro. And looking at their history, you don't trust a Jaguars fan with no.
You need to roast a Jaguar on that.
Roast a Jaguar
on that.
I don't know how that's gonna taste, but
only way they gonna catch on fire.
That's the only time they get hot. Nah, Jacksonville get hot, man, because I was just down there last week, man. Them damn skaters tearing my ass up, bro. I swear they is immune to citronella candles, bro. Yeah, citronella candles didn't do a damn thing.
Seriously. At first he said, we wilding tonight. Then he said, I probably can't get down like Chef Myron, but I do all right. Then he'll say, fuck y'all. What's up, Tim?
Tim, what up? So look, I see the shenanigans has already started. So let me get the house cleaning stuff, the shit that pays the bills around here. Let's get that out the way. Y'all go over to the website, www.ioftenwonder19.com. That is the website where you can get all the information of where we are located of any social media platform. Of course, the Patreon is on there. Y'all can donate to the homies.
All right.
And then of course, cop the merch.
Merch, knuckle.
Yeah, he got the I.O.W. bird. I'm actually rocking Dirty Hills. So shout out to Kofi Weaston. Good brother Bo.
I got the Dirty Hills, so I didn't keep it out. Okay.
Yeah, y'all can check the Dirty Hills. Get mine, the wrestling podcast. If you are a fan of wrestling, they are on the I.O.W. Network.
All right.
At 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Of course, but go follow them, show them some love as well. And speaking of the I.O.W. Network, if you haven't downloaded the app, go on over to your respective app stores. If you are a Google Android user, go on over to the Google Play Store. If you're an Apple iOS user, going over to the Apple Store and download the I.O.W. Network. Dopest app, period.
Right. Plus,
I ain't being biased.
Right, it's got some good music, but plus, later on the day, we going live again. We're going to do the best movie soundtracks.
Yes.
So you can listen to that on the app, or you can tune into our Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch.
That is the I Often Wonder podcast.
Right, I Often Wonder.
Yeah, that is the granddaddy that started it all off. So You can tune in. Y'all could chop it up with us about what is your favorite movie soundtrack. Some good stuff out there.
Oh
so,
yeah, Sincere already put a couple out there.
Yeah. Hold on to those, Sincere. Just drop a little nuggets later, homeboy. But anyway,
I don't know if you can jump in the chat while you're doing your show, but drop them all.
Oh
in the chat.
Yeah, that is true. You probably getting prepared at 7 o'clock.
Right.
So yeah, that is true. True that. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, the business that we is all here for to do.
Right.
We here to talk some shit and give our own takes about the water sports.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been Game 7 tonight.
What up, though, Mel?
Mel, shout out Mel Wall. Y'all go show them some love on the Man Down podcast. Mel, Jay, Corey, Slim, a wild boy. Slim is wild. I swear he was at the strip club last night doing his live. It looked like a strip club. The lights was faded. I don't know. Knowing Slim, I wouldn't be surprised.
He's there for the chicken wings.
Hey, he was there for the lemon pepper wings, for the fish nuggets. He must be. I think he's in the VIP at Magic City. I don't know. But him, Zoe,
that still smell like pussy.
Cass. What? Wow. But like I said, tonight we would have had a Game 7. But just in case,
no, man, we still gonna shout you out, Mel. You fam, bro.
Yeah, come on.
I know you here for the sports. We still gonna shout you out, man. We support, bro.
Every time y'all hop in, we always gonna plug y'all real quick.
So don't even worry about it.
Yeah, don't even worry about it, player. But there was a parade today, a victory parade.
I heard
down in Milwaukee.
I heard they was busting caps too.
Yeah, I heard that too. There was a couple of shootings out there in the midst.
I was like, them niggas happy.
So just in case you haven't paid attention in the world of sports, Tuesday night, Milwaukee Bucks finished the job, got the job done.
Right.
Great night by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, 50 burger, put up a 50 burger, went ahead and eliminated the Phoenix Suns 105-98.
I got pulled over here. I'm reaching over here.
So I know we both, started finals. We both went Phoenix.
Right, we did.
But of course, Milwaukee ended up taking out. So how what are your thoughts, big homie, on how that series ended?
Damn. Nah, man, Giannis did this thing. I want to kind of respond to Melvin had put something. I was gonna respond. I was on my way to work when I saw it.
Yeah.
But he's like, he said something about, is Giannis the best player in the NBA? And I might be misquoting, but something to that along the lines.
Hold that. Cause you want to go? You want to attack that now? Because
that part 2 thing.
No. It ain't an hour 2. It's a little further down the script. You jump the script, nigga.
You know how niggas do, nigga.
Nah, ad-lib. Nah, go ahead. Ad-lib.
I didn't even read the script. My bad.
Nah, go ahead. Ad-lib, bro.
Niggas can't read.
I can read. Maybe you can't.
Well, I don't see no pictures. Although I never sent it to
no pictures. This ain't Dr. Seuss, bro.
No pop-up.
This is not Playboy.
With a pop-up.
This ain't Dr. Seuss.
But no, I'll say like this. The way he played puts him in a conversation. I don't think he is the greatest.
You're talking about playing right now.
Yeah, where he played in the finals puts him in the conversation.
Okay.
But then like I always say, when you talk about great, that's all relative. Based on perspective. Because you can run stats down, and stats can be manipulated. Is Bill Russell the greatest player ever play? Look how many championships he got.
11.
What do you based it on?
11.
You know what I'm saying?
He got 11.
I mean, for a big man in this time, he did stuff big man wasn't doing it.
He was unguardable.
You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, then you can put in, who was actually there, Self or Wilt. That was his competition.
He was great in his era.
You know what I'm saying? You can go down the line. So I think the term we always put that term on people who's the greatest or the GOAT. But my perspective always is relative. It's based on perspective. But I think the way Giannis played, he upped his game. You know what I'm saying?
He made a believer out of me.
I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I've said it numerous times. on the late night show. I got to give credit when credit is due.
Right.
And you can't, because if you see something great and you try to nitpick at it,
and Tim say no, he's not.
At that point, you're hating. You know what I'm saying? If you see something great and you're nitpicking,
I agree.
So,
but that's what niggas do.
But to follow up what you're saying, I'm saying Giannis will probably be the 5th greatest player in the NBA right now.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay.
Because in what he did in the finals pretty much took any kind of critique I had about him and put it to bed because he literally refused to lose that series.
Right.
His performance was consistent throughout the whole finals.
Right.
He was unguardable, couldn't be stopped.
Right.
He finally didn't,
and he played defense.
Oh, his defense was top notch. He was dishing out assists, rebounding, being high energy.
Right.
He finally was like, I'm not going to sit here and take all these 3-point attempts.
Ports get all of that energy.
Yeah. I mean, he knocked down a couple of mid-range shots.
He did.
And then, of course, my biggest critique is, bro, I need you to make free throws. Closeout game, he had 19 attempts. Phoenix Suns had 19 attempts as a team.
Right.
He knocked down 17. I can't hate on that.
He's like, I'm going to show Chris how to win the championship. How is he, little fella? Let me show you how to win this thing.
Bro, did
you see that dang on meme? A man that had a man from above the rim.
And he had the pistol.
That's his best chance to win the championship. Boy, I fell out when I saw that. I was like, these niggas on the internet don't be playing.
It didn't take them long. Yeah. They put the fake CP3 that was played by Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah.
And then the Jake for State Farm was Devin Booker. Bro, I holler.
But it goes back to it's kind of on something, but not. When that State Farm commercial, when the dang on deer or that buck was tearing up his car, I was like, foreshadowing on that one.
Foreshadowing.
It's like, dang.
Yeah, fear the deer.
Fear the deer.
I mean, any kind of like anything that I felt that I was like, because my thing with Giannis, I was like, how the hell did he win 2 MVPs in a row? And then he does this, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, okay. I'll see now.
Okay. Maybe I can admit when I'm wrong.
Right.
I was wrong about Giannis. I wasn't sure.
I mean, I can too. I'm just not.
No, because
but you're right.
I just wasn't sure.
I mean, he showed some signs. You like,
yeah.
And like we said at the beginning of the playoffs, on the games, Milwaukee as a team was playing. You're like, what are they doing?
Yeah, they were playing. I mean,
so that's when they came into the Phoenix series. We're like, I'm going Phoenix.
Yeah,
because of the way they were playing. And it's like they got to that stage and just kind of stepped it up, man. And I think too, with the Bucks too, is that they played, like I said the last show, as a team, and Phoenix wasn't doing that. Phoenix was playing like Devin Booker. That's Devin Booker and the rest of us, where they play like the Bucks. No, the Bucks was playing Phoenix. Phoenix played like Devin Booker and the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was part. I mean, except for the last game, Chris Paul did kind of CP3 to kind of stepped up a little bit.
Game 6, he showed up.
Right.
Now,
yeah, but you can't just show up for one game expect to win the whole season.
Now everybody else, I mean, look, I gotta give credit when due. The defense that they played on Booker in Game 6 was phenomenal.
Right.
They harassed him.
Right.
Ayton couldn't. I don't know what the hell was up with Ayton. He looked like he's like disinterested to even be there.
Right.
It's like he was missing shots right at the rim. And I get it. You're a big man. You're going to get. They're gonna hit you, and they're gonna put their hands on you.
Right.
It's gonna be congested.
Right.
But that's your job as a big man, is to fight through that.
Right.
And make your shots.
Right.
And so I'm like, what is up? And he took 14 shots, and I think 4 for 12 or something like that. Like, I can't have you doing that as a big man, because he's not shooting past the free throw line.
Right. Right.
Probably elbow at best. Short little mid range, because he's not shooting threes.
Right.
So all his attempts are literally high percentage shots, and he couldn't make them. Jay Crowder made a couple of threes, like two out of 9 though. and he really didn't shoot too well.
Man, the Bucks is like a hungry team. That's all it was. It was like a hungry team.
I can't front on that either.
Yeah,
they refused to lose.
And like they wanted it more. That's what the play looked like. The Bucks wanted it more.
Hey, that goes to leading by example. You know, when Trae Young did the shimmy, they weren't listening to Budenholzer.
Right.
I mean, y'all seen the clips when he's talking about, hey, go out there and have fun and blah, blah, blah. No, y'all was just like, hey, man, this motherfucker just shimmied on us. Let's go.
What that nigga talking about?
Yeah. Like, come on.
Mel said Ayton played the exact game that he played all playoffs. It just wasn't his night.
No, it wasn't his night, but he picked the wrong night to
wet the bed,
not to be his night.
Right.
You know, and literally 4 out of the 5 starters shot terrible. Mikal Bridges really didn't do too much.
Mm-mm.
You know, we saw Book struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ayton struggled. Jay Crowder struggled. It was pretty much Chris Paul, and he was hanging on. He was trying to hang on. Like somebody help me. But I mean, the defense from Milwaukee it was top notch.
He played Milwaukee just wanted it more, man. So
yeah.
I mean, and I would say this, and then we'll move on to the next topic, but I believe that I picked Phoenix for 2 reasons. One, for the one we said earlier, you know, that I believe that Phoenix looked like a better team going into that series.
Yeah, going into that series. And still you didn't know what was going on with Giannis with the hyperextended.
And the second thing was, I just think that given Giannis' age, I think he had more time to win one than Chris did. And that's why I kind of wanted Phoenix to win, because, you know, like outside, like the meme said, outside the pistol, you know what I'm saying? I don't see him getting another one. So I'm like, you know, then, well, I'll get to the other part later. But Sincere said, negative. Ayton was at least getting double-digit rebounds, and he couldn't even come up with that. He was finishing weak at the rim and played soft.
He played soft. You know, it just wasn't his night, but it was some soft play. And I'm just like, bro, what is we doing? Like this was not the same DeAndre Ayton that you know showed out at the beginning of the series in the Western Conference Finals. It just wasn't the same dude.
Well, here's the thing too. When you talk about games like this, and you know that's when people go into the idea, you know, when they talk about experience and, you know, when experience comes poise, and, you know, and all that kind of stuff. When you young and you and stuff like that, sometimes your nerves and all that stuff get the best of you. You know, sometimes
you saying he wasn't ready for that stage.
He might not have been ready. He might have been literally a deer in headlights.
But here's the crazy thing: just about everybody on the Bucks and the Suns, pretty much nobody had finals experience. Maybe Jay Crowder, because he was just there in the bubble.
Right.
Jay Crowder might have been the only dude out of both rosters that's been to a finals.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that like I said, it affects everybody different.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. And he could have been just affected in a negative way versus everybody else. Like I said, the Bucks look like they was hungry. We ain't getting about that.
Hey.
They was hungry. So you ain't gonna feed on deer this time.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Portis brought their energy. Brooke Lopez brought some energy.
Yeah, I was like, Brooke, who? Who's this nigga? Reggie gave 6. I was like, who was this?
But you know what? And you know, I don't like to play the blame game all the time, but I gotta bring up a fact about, like, what were the adjustments for Monty Williams? You just lost.
A lot of people are saying that.
You lost 4 in a row.
Yeah. 4 straight games.
You lost 4 straight games.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
at home. And home,
it didn't matter.
Home was supposed to be your strong suit.
You lost 4 straight games.
But you know what I'm saying? Playing at home is supposed to be their strong suit.
And especially in game 6, I did not like that defensive scheme that leaving Giannis on the island with DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
That was just.
And here's my thing. This goes to your point too. If you seeing from 3 straight games that this man is dominating.
Hell, not just 3. He dominated in the first 2.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about, because we specifically talking about game 6. Then how the heck can you allow Ayton just to be on the island by himself with him? You should at least made that adjustment for game. This elimination game.
Elimination.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, he been catching balls. Everything.
The help defense was trash. I don't know where the help defense was. It was like DeAndre should have been like, "Hey man, some help!
Right?
Help! He's beating me weak side, and I said help!
Like get this nigga off me!
Help! This nigga is killing me! Help!
He says there's something.
He's killing me!
Mayday! Something, nigga.
Like when Giannis starts spin moving on you, it's done.
This nigga out here, pillow weighing, dosey doing,
right? Spinning on him, hit the euro on him.
Right, that's like this nigga.
And then sometimes he just went straight through him.
Is that a triple Kyle style nigga?
Like he was pirouetting.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
And I didn't get like how. And I said this in the Brooklyn series. Why are you giving Giannis so much space?
Right. I mean, because the size that he put on him, that coming at you in full speed.
It's
no joke.
Is like playing the game of chicken.
Right.
What you gonna do? Because I'm coming.
All right. So you need to stop him before he get momentum. Right. Oh, dude. So today we serve sausage at work.
Yeah.
This nigga's like, I want all the sauce. I said, nigga, you need to say pause for that. I was like, you need to say pause before you say anything else. I'm like, I'll say it for you. Pause.
Sorry, you're not my type.
Right. Pause, nigga. So I want all the sauce.
But I'm like, no adjustments, dog.
Nothing, man.
Like you see, Giannis is killing you game after game after game. You just let it happen. And don't get me wrong, I'm not naive. I know what Giannis did. I see the freak athlete that he is. I get it. I know he's gonna get his, but you ain't attempt to slow it down. Not at all.
Right.
He is the engine. If you at least slow him down, you force them to shoot threes. And what do they do when they shoot threes? They not gonna make a lot of them.
Nope. So now having said that, let's talk about CP3. What is...
Nah. Hold on. What did you call him on Monday?
Oh, that nigga, Chris Paul is blue balls personified.
Blue balls
personified. That's that nigga. Straight up blue balls personified.
I ain't gonna never hit them draws.
I ain't never gonna hit them draws.
So he ain't never get close. A championship. He get close.
I'm so close. You know what I'm saying? He get out of the bra a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get the pants down. Just don't get it. And blue balls personified.
Man, he don't even sniff it.
He don't even sniff it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Can't even get a dang on pubic hair on his fingernail. For real. That nigga ain't nothing.
Hey, Giannis gonna walk past him like this. Smell my finger.
Right. This is what champion feel like. This is what champion smell like, nigga.
Smell my finger, Chris. Yeah.
Right.
Smell of a champion right there, boy. Right. He like, how he do? Right. Championship smell.
For real.
So I mean, you kind of alluded to it on Monday. Hey, look, go ahead and say what you feel about his legacy, though. After this,
that nigga legacy is just blue balls. For real. I mean, that's the only way you can say it. Just like, I mean, you can't take away
what he's already done.
When he's done as a skill player.
Mm-hmm.
That's always going to be there. But there's always that conversation from...
But that's what guys say.
But from good to great.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I think... Now, let me preface this to say, I don't think championships necessarily make you...
The end all be all?
Make you a good to a great player, because I think there's a lot of great players
that's never won it.
That never won a championship.
Yeah. There's a big list.
Right.
Big list.
However, when it comes to him, it's because the way his career went, he got close so many times and never got there.
Mm-hmm.
Either never got, or this time he finally got there, but never got there initially, and then get there and lose.
Yeah.
And then been in series where he was down, or he was up 2-0, and then 4 times he lose the series.
Yeah. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So this is the 4th time in CP3's career that he has been on a team that was up 2-0 and ended up eventually losing the playoff series.
Right. Now, I'm gonna speak to us and say, I agree with you.
What did he say?
He said he can still be a great player without winning the championship.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I think in general that's true of any player.
Yeah.
But I think when you're dealing with
that bill can fit a lot of players.
Right. I mean, when you're dealing with
go down the line.
Specifically CP3's career, it's the way his career went. To me, I want to say maybe need is a strong word.
Yeah. But especially in this situation.
In his situation, he needed a championship.
He needed that.
Because it would cemented his legacy. Because now there's always this cloud or this thing hanging over his head of him getting close, but not winning.
Well, because they're always going to say,
either by injury, either by play, it's something that always hindered him from getting the championship.
So when the cooler talk gets to talking,
mm-hmm.
and they be like, "Oh, CP3 is a bad man. Yo, he did this, he did that, he did this," and then there's gonna be that one homeboy, but he ain't win no chips.
Right. That's
so that's going to be attached to him. But for with the status saying he's been part of the 4th time being on a team that was up 2-0 and ended up losing. The reason why I kind of hate that stat is because at the end of the day, it's still a team sport. And to just kind of lump that with him just specifically is,
but that's just the nature. That's the nature of it, man.
And I know, but what I'm saying is taking media out of it. It's horseshit.
Okay, let's say this. Let's talk Jordan.
Okay.
If certain things wouldn't fell in line, would Michael have won 6 championships, for instance? And they never would have changed the piston rule.
True.
If he never would have got Pepe, could we say, and we don't know, could we say that he would have won 6? I think he probably would have won some championship, but he had won 6.
And you don't know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the nature of the game is that we single out certain players and call them great based on what they accomplish.
Yeah.
But in the basketball, football, most of the major sports, it's a team sport.
Yeah.
I mean, Mario Lemieux.
Mario Lemieux.
Mario. How do I can call that nigga Mario? Mario Lemieux.
It's me, Mario.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
As great as Wayne Gretzky was, he didn't win the championship by himself.
No.
If his goalie never stopped goals, he can score 15. Other team score 16.
It ain't gonna matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just gonna call you a good scorer.
This nigga is a good scorer. He just Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, that's just the nature of of commentating on sports.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not disagreeing with you saying.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate, but when you start talking about legacy, what goes into a person's legacy?
Yeah.
And what makes a person's legacy great? Because everyone has a legacy in general. Chuck Nebbit got a legacy.
Yeah.
Sorry as hell, but it's a legacy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everyone has a legacy.
Okay.
So what goes into making your legacy great or good to great or better than someone else's?
At that point, it's subjective at that point.
I mean, it's all subjective.
Really. Yeah. But
I mean, what makes everybody always put, I'll go back to MJ because that's what most people
MJ, LeBron
that have seen him play, puts him as the top. What makes him better? Is it 6 championships? Is it the killer mentality? You know, what makes them better? And then we have nostalgic memories when it comes to certain players because I remember when Jordan didn't have a jump shot, an outside shot.
When he's getting his ass kicked every year.
You know what I'm saying? But he developed one and got better.
Yeah.
I remember when he lost, I was 7 in a row or whatever. I can't remember the number right now, but he lost a lot of times before he won.
Yeah.
But all we remember is the 6.
Yeah.
You know, because we get nostalgic about memory. So going back to CP3, when you look at legacy, what are you going to add to it? Are you going to add all his stats? I mean, part of his legacy is that he did make teams he go to better. That's part of his legacy.
Yeah.
Part of his legacy is that, you know, he went to some conference championships. I mean, conference finals. You know, he went to a final.
Yeah.
He played on some great teams, had great players. But then the other side of that legacy is that
he didn't win it.
He didn't win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So you could say it was the team, but unfortunately,
I just don't want that being lumped just on him.
Right. I understand.
As in the reason why
I guess more
they didn't win.
I guess more to my point is, then how do you measure his legacy? You know what I'm saying? And it's not a question. It might just be more of a rhetorical question anyway, anything, because it may be something we can't even answer. But I'm just saying, how do you measure a legacy?
Yeah, and you know, I've had this conversation with the fellas on the Man Down podcast. Mm-hmm. We've even had this conversation.
Right.
When you have something that's so subjective, what is the criteria?
Right.
What is? I'm not talking about your way, my way, and a million other ways.
A standard guideline.
Yeah. What is the standard guideline? Is it chips, stats, or what? Likability?
Right.
Is it, you know, on-field performance, all-field performance?
Right.
What is it? What is the criteria? Like, come up with a damn list and then throw names at it.
Right.
And then, but grade it by this scale.
Right.
Because otherwise, you're going to have an opinion. I'm going to have an opinion. Everybody else is going to have an opinion.
Definitely Melvin going to have an opinion.
so will Mr. King.
Oh, yeah. And sincere.
Yeah.
Well, that nigga, he a Jacksonville fan, so it don't count.
when it comes to football, yeah. Anytime you say something, I'm gonna take this shit with a grain of salt. Like,
hey, nigga, you like Jacksonville?
You a Jaguars fan? I don't even know if I should trust your opinion on football.
It's like giving crackhead an eighth. I can't trust you, nigga. I can't trust you.
No, that's like letting a crackhead borrow money, expecting that shit back. That's what that shit is.
Say Duval.
Duval. But no, look, overall, great damn finals.
Great finals, man.
I thought the finals were exciting. I'm a little disappointed in the Suns because I'm still baffled. There was no adjustments. You lose 4
straight. Man, so what, man? So what?
You
said you a Lions fan. Come on now.
Damn, he kind of got a point. Your opinion.
Wait a minute.
Kind of not take that shit with a grain of salt too.
Why you all over here?
I mean, he got a point, dog.
It's like niggas move out the hood and go to the suburbs. Now they want to look down on you. This nigga used to be sorry Kansas City to be sorry too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now nigga like, I'm in the suburbs now, nigga.
Nah. We have managed since 2013 to erase all that shit.
So, this nigga want to start looking down on niggas.
Right. I'm over here like that. Oh, sorry ass Lions and Jaguars. Look at them.
Whatever, nigga. That nigga.
I thought Lions and Jaguars were supposed to be fierce. Wow. Wow.
Whatever. Hall's gonna tear his ACL, nigga.
Oh man, don't you? Where the wood at? Is this table wood, man? You ain't
false wood.
Nah, I don't. Damn, I do not need you putting that juju on my boy at all. But look, great finals.
Right.
Overall, great.
Wait a minute, who y'all backup quarterback?
Great playoffs. I don't even know, bro.
You gonna find out this shit. Go ahead.
I think Chad Henne's back. I don't know. I think Chad Henne's back. If not, we need to groom a young dude, though.
Like Chad Henne, that nigga ain't been great since Michigan.
Hey. he
did well.
He made sure
he did well that game.
He didn't cost us the game against Cleveland.
He
did what he was supposed to do, not fuck it up. So
Sincere, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Sincere. But look, overall, I thought the NBA playoffs were fantastic.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
Despite the injuries and the talk about the injuries is messing up, and
I think it was actually a little better with the small market team.
I thought it was dope.
I think, what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd have been nice to see Brooklyn.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? It'd been nice to see the Lakers. But at the same time, I wasn't disappointed.
No, I wasn't disappointed at all. I thought that
they made it.
NBA did well.
They didn't have no stars. So what?
They had enough.
It was still an entertaining game.
I haven't seen the numbers on it yet, but I'm pretty sure the viewership was pretty damn good.
All right.
So, I mean, look, look, bravo NBA, you did it. So, no more bubble talk with y'all asses. So, but I will say this: COVID numbers about to go up. There's 65,000 motherfuckers out there. 65,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
None of them jokers were masked.
It says, Ryan says,
Ryan, what's up, bro?
Lakers would have taken it against the Nets injury pro. I don't know, bro. Injury prone season. I mean, plague season. But the Lakers didn't even look good when they had everybody healthy. That's my only thing.
Well, second half they just weren't healthy. Period.
I understand, but when they did get them all back, they still didn't look good. Even though it was for a short period of time, it still didn't look good.
I also I don't like Frank Vogel.
Well, yeah.
I call it what it is. I don't like Frank Vogel. I don't like him.
Ryan said, "What's up?"
So, but no, I think Lakers gonna be back. The talks. Matter of fact, speaking of the Lakers, they're already talking about.
They talking about getting Chris Paul or Dame
or Russ. I didn't
even mention Russ because that's a stupid move.
Those three names have already been.
Yeah,
talked.
I wouldn't get Russ or Westbrook.
You know how I feel about Westbrook. I wouldn't do it neither.
He said, Ryan says, yeah, they didn't get enough rest. Season started too early, and the Lakers got no damn parade.
I mean, injuries.
Yeah, I mean it was an injury prone season. It was I use this word plague season. And I admit that. But I don't want to.
But injuries are part of the game, bro.
I'm gonna say that. Plus, I don't want. I hate to go down that line of reasoning because it's like then it kind of takes away from Milwaukee.
Oh no, I'm not gonna take.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are saying, well, if Brooklyn wasn't injured, Milwaukee wouldn't be there.
It's like they like backhandedly throwing asterisks on their shit.
Right. He said CJ to McCollum, let's get him.
My thing, but I think if you get CJ McCollum, you kind of run into the same issue with Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
When he's available, he can be a solid player.
I like. Now I'm gonna say this,
but I'm saying last few years, Dame's been playing like hero ball because CJ was supposed to be his Robin, and he's never there.
Right. I hate to say this, but I do like the CP3. I like it because
that be his only chance to get a chip, dog. I'm telling you,
out of the pistol,
because that window is damn near closed, bro.
It is closing.
It's damn near closed.
It's like got this much room. Ain't that much. I mean, because it's like I like him with the Lakers. He said, he's too expensive. But see, here's what I think though. I think that CP3 might not be so expensive because
he know the opportunity
he got going to the Lakers. I think Dame would be expensive because they talking about Dame. I think Russ would be expensive.
All of them gonna be expensive,
right?
Let's be honest.
I'm just saying, but I think Dave would
Russ is not gonna.
He said 44 mils due
if he opts out. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So I don't see, but that's the thing. Do you leave 44 million sitting on the table just to go be a free agent?
How bad you want a championship?
That's a good point. That's a good point. How bad
you want? I mean, look, I think in his case, because of what happened this season, and because he know his window is closing,
you take the reduction.
He take the discount.
Probably what, 22?
Yeah. He take it. I mean, at this point, and I'm not counting his pockets, but at this point,
he probably made a decent amount of money.
Yeah. Decent amount of money. So money is not the motivating that factor.
I mean, he's already said I ain't retiring. So, you know, but not in no $44 million. I don't know. $44 million, leave that shit on the table. Though.
Let me ask you this. And I'm gonna read Ryan's comment in a minute. Say hypothetically you got $50 million in the bank. Okay?
Yeah.
You got $50 million in the bank. $44 million be nice, right? But you played a nice long career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Plus endorsements.
Okay.
So you still got money coming in from your endorsements.
Okay.
But the only thing that you didn't get was a championship.
Yeah.
$44 million don't mean nothing.
To you, nah, nigga. I want $94 million in my bank account.
But
What's you talking about?
You win a championship, you'll get that.
Not so guaranteed. I mean, that $44 million is guaranteed.
It ain't guarantee you wake up tomorrow. It ain't guarantee you wake up tomorrow. So I mean,
that is true.
So I mean, so you know, my thing is $44 million championship. What do you want? You got. I think you got to weigh those two out. What do you want? I'm gonna read your comments in a minute, Ryan. But what do you want?
Yeah, but hear me. He was just in the finals. Look, I know that
you lost,
and that's okay. But I'm saying, you know that with this team, we can get there. So why not saying, well, we was just come on, they was just a 2 seed.
I hate to sound like I'm going back.
Mel, they were a 2 seed.
But listen. They're
the second best team in the West.
But you didn't play Denver. All their players.
Look, I agree with you. We
didn't play the Clippers.
I agree with you. We have both said numerous times that this is the path of least resistance.
Right.
And this is the best opportunity.
There's no guarantee you get back.
And I hear that. But we was just a 2 seed, and I know that we did get there regardless of the circumstances.
I'm looking at Lakers.
I hear you.
Phoenix playing in LA. I'm like my man on
with a healthy AD and probably
on Fridays.
Arrested.
Big booty bitches.
150 big old titties.
What do you want? Ryan says money is important and they got enough. Take a pay cut and move to LA. Then he said he makes more doing State Farm commercials than playing basketball, laughing my ass off.
I mean, I don't know what he's getting paid for doing the State Farm, but of course it's an endorsement, so pretty sure it is some
right. So I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
And
so,
I hear you.
I mean, I personally, if I was CP3, if I wanted a championship, if that's what I wanted,
take the cut.
I'm going to LA.
And I hear you, but all I'm saying is
you will make that money, man.
And I hear you, but there was just a 2 seed, and regardless of the circumstances, they did get to the finals. So that they shown that they
how'd that work out?
Look, I know game 6, but what I'm saying is like, why not take this guaranteed $44 million, run it back, and we might seal the deal next year? Possibly. You don't know. That is no guarantee.
On the Lakers side, I think CP3 out of all those 3 players are their best bet.
And I hear you on that part, but there's no guarantee. Come on. We know who we talking about with Anthony Davis.
Yeah. You true.
That's true. Paper mache body.
That is
true. There a guarantee he's even going to be at the end of the season?
He is Mr. Glass.
Is he going to be there at the end of the season to help you?
Okay, let's say this. The Lakers still have room to add more people too. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to clean house regardless.
So
they're about to clean house.
And you got LeBron there who maybe a couple more years and he gone.
And that's another guarantee that you don't know. LeBron has been like damn Mr. Man of Steel in 18 years. But the last 2 out of the 3 years he's been in LA, his season is cut short because of injuries. He's not looking the same. So look,
because Anthony Davis rubbing off on him.
Yeah, but that's some bad juju to get.
You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, when he's not there, who has to pick up the slack? LeBron. He's not 20, 23, 24-year-old
LeBron. Now you got CP3.
CP3's had injuries towards the end of the season as well. He just played the finals, banged the hell up.
He playing a lot better than a lot of people who had injuries.
Oh, no, I hear you on that. But I'm saying, like, going to the Lakers doesn't automatically guarantee him a championship. That's what I'm saying. So why not go to running back with the team that just went to the finals and get that $44 million, dog?
Well, Ryan says Montez gone, KCP is gone, Kuzma's gone, Caruso may be gone.
TAC is staying. TAC is definitely staying.
And he's staying. Right.
Brian loves him, so if he's a Brian guy.
Hey, Stephanie, how you doing?
He's not going nowhere. Caruso may be gone too, possibly. Yeah, definitely. Dennis Schroeder's gone.
Oh, definitely,
he's gone.
He's gone
because he wants max money,
and he ain't like that. Like,
go sit your ass down. The only thing, Montez, I don't like the fact that he's going to be gone because I didn't like the fact on how Frank Vogel didn't use him properly.
Right.
So if he does leave, I'll probably be a little irritated. So
do you get rid of Frank Vogel?
I already said it. They should have nabbed Jason Kidd before he went to Dallas.
That was surprising. That's why I thought Kidd kind of turned down the Portland job.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna go to LA. He ended up in Dallas. I was
like, if I was management, I'd have been like, Jason Kidd, Frank Vogel, Jason Kidd. Yeah, let me go ahead and get Jay Kidd. Like, I didn't give a damn that he won that title in the bubble.
All right, thanks, Steph. He said, "How did Jamel? You and Wildcard Mar Rock."
Thank you, Steph. One of our biggest supporters, right there.
Right. Yeah, man. I think. What up, Van? I think that.
Van, what's happening?
I think that I would have got with a Frank Vogel too.
I would have.
And I'm surprised LeBron ain't pull some strings
like he normally do.
Right, like, all right.
Yo, how many coaches has LeBron got? Right. At least two that I know of.
It's so bad. He got Mike Brown in Nigeria.
Look, if I on some real shit, if I was LeBron, I'd be like, yo, get Frank out of here. Give me Mark Jackson since Jason.
He said Ryan said you prefer Monty Williams instead of Frank Vogel.
I would. It's crazy because I really didn't like what Monty Williams just did the last 4 games.
Them lack of adjustments, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said earlier, it's like, how do you you see this man killing you, and then the last elimination game?
Hold that thought real quick, because I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
When you are a coach with LeBron on your team,
mm-hmm.
Are you really the coach? Let's start right there.
Right.
With LeBron on your team,
I'm sincere, said Monty Williams.
Are you really the coach?
You're a manager.
So look, I'll kind of preface what I'm saying, but with this, probably the only coach that I say can probably actually coach that LeBron team was on, and then he ends up leaving. I would say Tyronn Lue and Eric Spoelstra.
Right.
Can probably actually coach once LeBron left.
Right.
So, like you said, are you really the coach? You said a manager. I'm here just babysitting all you grown ass men.
He the shift manager.
No, he the train lead.
Right.
Don't nobody respect you, bro. You think you management?
You a sous chef.
You ain't even got no power to fire me, man.
Right.
Sit your ass down.
Come back on fries.
You a shift leader,
right.
man.
Real title.
So I mean,
Ryan said because they could have had Monty Williams, but they didn't offer him enough. So and Frank Vogel is a great defensive coach.
Now
he just need to be on somebody's staff, not a head coach.
I will say this: he is a good defensive coach because the Lakers, stats wise, were one of the top.
I'm saying he need to be on somebody's staff and not a defensive coach.
And handle the defense.
Yeah, defense, bro.
But I mean, he had good teams in Indiana that made him look good.
Mm-hmm.
Then of course he gets sent to exile in Orlando.
Right.
He gets fired from Orlando.
Right.
And then somehow just magically lands the job at LA. Like, here's LeBron. Don't fuck it up.
Well,
and don't get me wrong, he got a championship, but I don't. How much stock can I really put into that? Because we know what was on the team,
right?
So that's right. That brings me back to the reason: is you ain't the coach on a LeBron-led team? to me, I think of course, you got the title, you know, and you know, of course, we're not on the court. I don't know how much ad-libbing LeBron is doing on there. You know, I don't know how many set plays you are actually running.
Right.
But LeBron has always handled the ball.
Right.
Is he going to? I don't know if he's going to be able to, you know, hand over the point guard duties to an actual point. And you know what? He actually probably could, because when they had Rondo and they got in the bubble season, especially in the playoffs, you know, Rondo was cooking.
We don't understand why they got rid of Rondo anyway.
Bruh, go on. Whoever is in charge of personnel with the Lakers.
Jenny Buss ain't making any decision.
I can't even remember who the general manager is, but I'm just like, because I mean, you literally look at Magic didn't do a great job neither. No, I ain't gonna front.
He's still dealing with HIV.
No, he got him in. He got him in there, but then shipped him out when it's time to get in.
Man, he couldn't even manage the movie theaters, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to manage the Lakers. And you manage side hustles.
Really?
Magic better he better managing the HIV than trying to manage the Lakers.
But I mean, back to Ryan's question, I probably would have, if I had the choice, I'd be like Monty Williams for sure.
Monty Williams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, you know, did you see the clip when he was talking to DeAndre Ayton? And he's pretty much he's not talking him off the ledge, but he's encouraging him. He's like, bro, don't even worry about it. We don't need you later. And he's trying to, you know.
Van said Pelinka.
Oh, Rob Pelinka? Oh, yeah. Kobe's ex agent.
Right.
He was Kobe's agent and then somehow got into front office job. I don't know how that shit happened.
He'll cover that Colorado incident. That's why.
No, honestly, what it was is Kobe vouched for him.
That's why.
When they was interviewing for general manager jobs, because I know him, Pelinka and Magic were kind of butting heads a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And so that's why, you know, Magic abruptly, like at the end of the season,
I'm out.
He's like, yeah, I'm out. So I mean, I'm not a fan of. Look, I enjoy the players that they bring in, but they give up on them too quick.
Yeah, it's like like I said, they had even the bubble team they had was a good team. Why you break that team up?
Dwight Howard gone.
Right.
And look, and crazy enough, JaVale McGee. I love what those two brought.
Man, he's on the Olympic team, man. You talking about JaVale McGee's an Olympian. He's gonna bring the gold.
Man, that damn Stephen A. Smith love tearing down our boys, man.
Yeah, well, you know,
but
he's an agent,
but he'll apologize for, you know, wrong comments on Shohei or Tony.
Right.
But you know,
but he say y'all niggas smoking marijuana and tattoos and this and that.
And that boy's damn Pinocchio,
right?
Telling damn lies.
Yeah, you right, Ryan. You never should have got rid of Howard and McGee.
No, Howard, McGee, and Rondo.
And Rondo, right? Definitely shouldn't got rid of
They could have kept all three. Because my thing is, at that point,
they give you a better chance to win. You got a 2-point guard. You got a backup when old chicken legs go out. You know what I'm saying?
Two.
You got two backups.
Yeah.
So I think that was a good formula for winning.
It won you a championship.
It won you a championship. Why would you break that up? I need to go back to Jerry West.
Now Jerry West said, "Fuck them boys."
Go back to Jerry. Jerry West got a son. Can we get him? Well, I don't know because Steinbrenner's son ain't doing too well with the Yankees. So
I mean, he loves spending money though.
Yeah, he do. I mean,
he loves spending money.
Not to get offset with Yankees. What 4 in a row, 6 in a row?
So they won.
They won 6 in a row now. Same with my Tigers. They won 6 in a row.
Man, I've been kind of checked out of baseball because my damn Royals.
I was for a minute too. I started saying, "Oh, Tigers winning."
Bro, because I sipped the Kool-Aid, bro. Because what had happened is they started off the season with pretty much the same record that they had in 2015 when we won the World Series, and then the boys just been injuries to our pitching rotation, been stinking up the joint.
Ryan said Dwight Howard screwed us again after we made him an offer. Well, Howard ain't. I mean, Dwight Howard is a little mental anyway.
Well, I was kind of, I was actually I can't front as a Lakers fan. I was a little irritated that they actually signed him.
He a Kansas City fan too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's how I met Ryan.
Oh, really?
Chiefs Facebook page.
I was talking about the Orioles. Well, okay.
Well, obviously, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're
not necessarily. Vin not a Lion fan.
Vin not a Lion fan?
No, you're Michigan. We both Michigan fans and Piston fans and everything else. But he just don't care for the Lions. It's because he's a Raider fan.
It's because he got No, because Vin got smart. He didn't like sitting there getting emotionally torn down every Sunday like you do.
Not just loyal, man.
No, you were gluttonous for punishment.
Hey, well, that too.
That's what we call insanity, sir. That's insanity.
That's why I take these pills.
That's why you take these pills.
Vin say fuck the Lions.
No, fuck the Raiders too. Man, how you gonna be a Raiders fan? You already know I'm with that Arrowhead chop. We be kicking y'all ass every damn year, boy. And y'all, boy. Hey, Vin, you do know that one of the construction workers at Allegiant Field buried a Chiefs Kingdom flag under there. So that's our home. That's our home.
He said, "Lions give me PTSD."
Say PTSD every time.
He'll say, "Oh, they know, right? All right, right, man. Oh, you can't get in on this." He said, "You guys got Jared Goff. It's a done deal." This ain't Paolo Mel Day, though.
I mean, I got a left tackle, Panay Sewell. Yeah, you guys are so improved, man.
Well, hey, we building, bro. We building.
Yeah, what y'all been doing is building a foundation, and y'all bricks got gaps in it. And half them bricks was Patriot bricks.
Hey, it takes a minute.
It takes a minute.
It takes a minute to build a sturdy house.
And then now you got the cannibal coach over there, right. Biting people and taking chunks out of kneecaps and legs.
We didn't try everything else. Let's try this.
But no, speaking of football, training camp is right around the corner, big homie. Right around the corner.
Right.
Most franchises are about to the 27th. Mm-hmm. So when is that? Was that next Wednesday?
I think. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I think so.
Because what's today? The 22nd. So 5 days. I can't remember.
I mean, because I know I got something to do on them days. I remember.
No, I think Tuesday. So it's Tuesday. Except I know the Cowboys and the Steelers reported yesterday.
Okay.
Because they're playing the Hall of Fame game.
The Chiefs need an edge rusher badly.
Yes, because we don't know what the hell is going to go down with Frank Clark, Mr. Pistol, Mr. Uzi. We have no idea what's about to happen with him. So Chiefs, they did re-sign Alex Okafor. I guess he's been having injury issues. Didn't play much last season. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't go over Melvin Ingram. Familiar with the AFC West. It actually gave him a chance to win a championship, and he's a freak of an athlete. But he's getting older, so he's had a couple of injuries. But he went to Pittsburgh, so if it helps Pittsburgh, it helps Pittsburgh. But
I don't think it helped Pittsburgh putting Ben Roethlisberger off the pasture.
Hey man, he was looking kind of trim, man. He said he's in his best shape of his life. I don't know if it translates to anything.
You can go to any convalescent home and find a trim old man.
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? Take your pick. Don't mean nothing.
But look, we're gonna wrap up our number one. So if you haven't already, go to your respective app stores. Go to Google Play Store if you are a Google Android user. If you are an Apple user, go to the Apple Store and download the I.O.W. Network app, because we are transitioning to there for hour number 2. And join the conversation. We're actually going to lead off the conversation since we've been talking football. We're going to talk about AR12. Appreciate it, Ryan. Everybody that dropped in the comments. But look,
Sincere, Melvin, Vin, Ryan,
everybody,
Stephanie. Make sure I remember everybody.
Yeah, but y'all going over to the I.O.W. Network app, because we are about to go there for hour number 2. It's been real. Peace.
Let me read the last comment. Vin said, "Mar, I was a Raiders fan before you were born." On that note, we out.
Yeah, we out.
My name is Dr. Sally Grissom, and I invented time travel. That wasn't my goal, but then one minute I'm in my lab, and the next I'm in the middle of a 1940